Hey guys, I haven't seen any other videos of these President Choice pellet grills online at all. I believe they're new this year. This is 2025 when I filmed it. This is July 2025. And I've had it for about 3 months now, so I've used it. I've got about 40 pounds of pellets through it pretty well. This is about what's left of them, so I guess that's probably 35 pounds or so of pellets through it. And I just want to kind of give my thoughts on it because when I bought it, I hadn't seen any videos on it. There was a few things on Reddit that I had seen people post about, but that's fairly early on, and I kind of bought it on a whim, hoping it would turn out well. So my initial thoughts are, well, I'll let you guys know, I paid $3.99 Canadian for it. It was on sale when I got it. I think the original price was $6.99 or $7.99, but like I say, I paid $4.99 for it. And it is my first pellet grill, so maybe it's not the best review because I can't compare it to more expensive ones. Now, I was shopping around for them for a few months before I landed on this one, so I do have a feel, the physical feel of the different ones, how sturdy they are. So far, my biggest complaint is, or one of my biggest complaints is, it's got a bit of a jiggle to it. Now, when you're grilling, that's not an issue, but it does move a tiny bit. I know some of the more expensive ones, I did feel some of the pit boss and some of the triggers, they did have that jiggle to them as well. Wasn't quite as prominent, but they still did have it. This one does seem to jiggle a tiny bit more. The metal on this is, you can see how thick it is. I believe the pit bosses and the and some of the triggers, I'm going to compare it to them because they seem to be the most popular. They might be a fraction thicker. It's so hard to tell when you're not necessarily feeling them side by side, but I believe they're a fraction thicker, and but this is still, it doesn't feel cheap. The quality of the metal still feels decent quality. It feels like it's not going to fall apart like some of the, you buy some propane barbecues for 150 bucks and they definitely feel cheap. This doesn't give that feel. Again, the only thing I noticed is it's got a wiggle to it. Now, I might be able to tighten those bolts and fix that. I haven't gotten in there since I got it. My other complaint is, and I'm not going to pull all this out right now, but the burn chamber paint around it, it is starting to peel a little bit. So I'm going to post a picture of that now. So you guys would have just seen the picture of the paint peeling. I haven't messaged them about it because these do come with a 5-year warranty on them. And I haven't messaged them on that yet. It's only been 3 months, but I do need to message them and see how they take care of things. But you can see it's a fairly deep rack. I don't have any complaints. We usually cook for 3 or 4 people here, and I don't have any complaints about being able to fit stuff. It's got the top rack, which you can adjust farther forwards or farther back. It does have the chimney stack, and this comes off. It holds, I believe it's just over 20 pounds of pellets. I have no issues with that. Here is the controller on it. I'm not going to turn it on just because I don't want to get it going. But from what I can find online and kind of what I noticed in store, this controller seems to be, I don't know if it's a generic one, but they seem to use these controllers on some Pit Boss grills. The difference is, I believe on the Pit Boss, this is squared off as opposed to this diagonal shape. But it seems like the dial and everything else seems to be identical. The font of when you turn it on seems to be identical as well. Something I like about this is it does go up to 500 degrees. Not all of them go up. I know quite a few of them do, but not every one of them goes up to 500. So you can use it like a regular grill or barbecue if you need to. It's got a port for 2 temperature probes. This actually did come with both temperature probes, which is nice. It's hard to tell how accurate they are. They do seem to be a little bit off. Again, I can't compare that to Pit Boss grills or Traegers or Green Mountain, or was it Green Mountain or whatever they are. I can't compare it to those to see how well they work on those ones. It's good enough to give me a rough idea. So I come in with my digital probe anyways, my instant thermometer one anyways, to check stuff when it's on there. It's done pork tenderloins good. It does give a good smoke flavor. I know people often complain that pellet grills don't give a good smoke flavor. I haven't found that to be the issue at all. I've done chicken breasts. We've smoked burgers. We've smoked hot dogs. Now, I haven't done a brisket or anything like that yet. They are quite expensive up here, and I'm just not comfortable enough getting a brisket to try it on here. But like I say, for pork tenderloins, burgers, and chicken breasts and things like that, it puts a pretty good smoke taste to it, a nice smoke ring on it. And like I say, I know people complain these pellet grills don't give much of a smoke flavor, but I have no complaints. Now maybe it's the pellets I use. They're just they're called Master Chef pellets I've been using in it. They seem to work great. This barbecue is easy to clean out. These two grills pop right out. You can take them, and then that center diffuser, heat diffuser there, it pops right out, and then you can vacuum out your fire pot when you need to. I've only had to vacuum it out once. I did that after the first 20-pound bag, and I'll probably do it after the second 20-pound bag as well. There was some dust in there. I probably didn't quite need it yet, but I think probably after each bag I'll end up cleaning it. One of the, I don't know if it's a downside necessarily, it's just a feature it doesn't have, is the barbecue. You see a lot of them, they have the stick that comes out of here to adjust that diffuser, so you got the searing plate on it. This doesn't have that stick that comes out of there, so you can automatically do it. You do have to knock it over with your barbecue tongs or take a grill off to get that open. For me, so far that hasn't been an issue. I've been able to just slide it over if I need to, but again, it's a cheaper grill. You're not going to get all the features with it. Something else I liked about it in this price point is it came with the side table for it. I was looking at the Pit Boss as well. I forget which series it was, but in Canada here they go on sale for about $650, and it's just this section here. It doesn't come with the side piece for it. That's an extra about $100 or $150. And I was impressed that for the price it came with this on here. For me, that's huge. You don't just want to have to set everything on top of here. It's nice to have a spot to put plates, hang your utensils, those kind of things. But yeah, that's the overview of the grill. It's maybe not as good a quality as some of the more expensive grills, but it does come with a 5-year warranty. Other than the firebox, it doesn't seem to have any issues. Again, I don't know, some of the other grills, I call them the name brand grills, they might have those issues as well. I don't know, I've never used one, but so far I'm impressed with it. It's made fantastic food. For the price, I can afford to replace it if I need to, as opposed to buying, say, $1,000 grill or something. You can replace this twice for the price of one of those. I'm not too worried about the electronics. Like I say, you can find these electronics on other grills, so I think they should be relatively easy to find if I need to. And it is a 5-year warranty. President's Choice for that kind of stuff is usually pretty good here up in Canada. So if you're debating getting one of these and you don't want to spend the price on a more expensive grill, after 3 months of use, I would say it's been great so far. I've loved it. It's been fantastic. I would go out and get one if you don't want to spend a lot of money, or if you're not sure if you're gonna like a pellet grill or not yet. This seems to be great. I recommend it so far. If I have any issues, I will update you guys with another video. But as of the time of filming this, and about close to 40 pounds, probably 35 pounds of pellets through it, hasn't given me any issues. It seems to be holding up pretty well. Again, other than that firebox issue, but that could be a common thing with all pellet grills. I don't know, but I will message them on it and see if I can get a new plate or something for around there, or I'll at least see what they have to say. Even if they don't, I don't think it's going to cause any issues. I think it will be fine. But yeah, there's just an overview of the President's Choice pellet grill, and I highly recommend getting one if you're in the market for one.